What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on my channel. Before we get started, please drop me a like, a comment, and a subscribe. That would be huge and muchly appreciated. You guys have smashed the subscribes and the views recently. I'm trying to get to 500 before the end of the weekend. That'd be great. I do have my video on Sunday, so hopefully that creeps me there. But if you are watching continuously, it says 70% of you are, and you're not subscribed. It'd be really helpful if you did subscribe. Helps get my content out there. Shorter video, not a lot happening, so it will be pretty quick overall. Maybe a couple of minutes, and I'll get something out at least. So first of all, Leeds are being linked with Brereton Diaz again. This one seems to keep popping up. I do like the sound of him as a striker. I think he fits the role of being quick and aggressive from the front, can find the back of the net. His form did tail off. We did already sort of speak about him. So it's one of those things where it's the same people getting sort of touted at the moment. Sorry, I've had 2 glasses of wine, so I'm starting to feel it a little bit. Don't drink responsibly, sorry. So yeah, Diaz, yeah, I'd love to get him in, but if I'm honest with you, Callum Wendo sounds a lot better, which leads me to him. It's really starting to seem like we are close to signing him. Or at least some of the reports are saying that. He's the one I'd like to get in. I've just got a really good feeling about him. Only problem is if we do play with only one up top, then what does it mean for Bamford? Because I think Gelhardt's irreplaceable. I think Bamford, he's not easy to replace, but got to remember he had a year where he didn't do a lot because he was injured. So I know it might seem a bit harsh, but it's just my thoughts that, you know, his best return was 17 goals, which was massive. And how injury prone is he? Do you get Callum Wendo in, and he's only 20, so maybe he sits in behind. He sort of slots in behind Gelhardt as like the second option, and then in front of Gelhardt. So it'd be Bamford, Callum Wendo, Gelhardt. If Bamford doesn't do it, then Callum Wendo comes in. Maybe they're banking on Bamford getting injured again. Who knows? But we do need another striker. I don't want it to stunt Gelhardt's growth, though. So whether that means a loan for him with like a recall in his contract where he can just recall him back if need be. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I think Callum Wendo is the way to go. He's pretty cheap as well, to be fair. 21 million really isn't that much in this day and age. Hudson-Odoi, now I don't really think we need another winger. Rafinha is leaving, and Hudson-Odoi would be a great player to bring in on the right. But and look, I think he's fantastic, but part of me thinks the only reason why we would bring him in is if Jack Harrison leaves for 30 million, then we get Callum Hudson-Odoi in, which I think he'd be great. But he's also had his injury problems, I think, from off the top of my head this year. So yeah, not too sure. I don't even know what he'd cost really, but that's just sort of somebody saying that we should get him in. That's not necessarily a link, but it is an interesting piece of new story that I thought I would bring up. And last but not least, there's a link there's a Turkish reporter that has linked Rodrigo to Galatasaray. Now, obviously, we all know the links for Leeds to Galatasaray. I'd be very disappointed if Rodrigo went there. However, I don't feel Leeds fans would be as annoyed with him leaving as what Harry Kewell going to Galatasaray was, because we did hold Harry Kewell in such a high standard and esteem. I like Rodrigo as a player. I think he hasn't hit the heights, but I do like him, and but he doesn't have any sort of affinity to club in that sort of respect, and I don't know if it would really bother him that much, if I'm honest with you. So yeah, I'd be surprised if he went. But I just saw that was a link to Galatasaray. Apparently, it was a Turkish reporter confirmed it. Whether it's true or not, yeah, I don't even know. I don't really want to see him go, because again, now we're just selling players for the hell of it, and the more we sell now, the worse it gets. Like if we got rid of Harrison, Rodrigo, Bamford, Harrison, Rodrigo, Rafinha, and Phillips, we've brought in like 6 or 7 signings, so we've only bolstered the squad by 3. So it doesn't really seem like it's better. And I think that would be seen as we've decreased the squad. Only thing is, Aronson would play that attacking midfield role instead of Rodrigo, but we haven't even seen Harrison play. I thought Rodrigo looked all right against Blackpool. We know he can play in the Premier League, and he's okay at least. So I'd be surprised if we did sell him this transfer window. Maybe mid-year, or maybe next year. But I don't see us selling him this year. That'd be surprising. But hey, who knows? I'm not on the Leeds board, so maybe we will. But yeah, like I said, drop me a like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate all the new subs. If you can subscribe to my channel, because yeah, just trying to get to that 500 mark, which isn't far away at all. And I'll speak to you on tomorrow's video. Peace.